girlies, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me on another video. Today we are doing an exciting one because I know y'all want to know what are my most complimented scents this summer. And honestly, I only picked out the ones that I know every single time I wear them, there is a comment made. Whether it's my husband, a friend, or a complete stranger while I'm doing my groceries, I guarantee you someone will comment on these fragrances. So I'm so excited to share that with you guys. And if you're new, please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. My name is Karina Waldron. I do a lot of lifestyle, beauty, and fragrance content on this channel. So subscribe and become a part of our wonderful YouTube family. And also turn your post notifications on so that you're notified every single time I upload a video. And let's just jump right into this. So big shout out to Ana Luisa for sponsoring a portion of this video today. I'm so excited to be working with the brand again. I just love their pieces. I have so many in my collection, whether it was sent to me or some that I actually purchased myself. I think that they are gorgeous. If you're really into dainty jewelry, Ana Luisa has some stunning pieces to select from. A very important factor why I love working with the brand is that they're all about sustainability. I mean, you look at their philosophy and you're pretty blown away. They do a very minimal amount of products at a time because of waste. They keep that in mind. They really do keep the focus on our environment and creating sustainable products. They use recycled materials, which is another really cool factor about the jewelry pieces, but still keeping that high quality. If you're interested in Ana Luisa, the time is now to check it out because they are actually having 20% off site-wide. So no matter what piece you're looking for, they have 20% off. I will link down below their entire website as well as the actual pieces that I am wearing because I am obsessed with them. But my favorite piece right now is this necklace. Like, are you kidding me? This is such a dainty, delicate piece. It's so beautiful. Whether I'm wearing a very simple blouse like right now, or even a dress that shows a little bit of cleavage, this necklace is just so stunning. I love that it's not loud, but it just makes that perfect, elegant statement. Love this one. Out of all the three pieces, this is definitely one to check out if you love your dainty necklaces. So again, I will link everything down in the description box. Take advantage of the 20% off going on right now. So let's talk about my most complimented scents. And I promise you guys, these are the ones that always get me compliments. And I know I'm starting to get the question on, Karina, how do I get my fragrance to project? How do I get my fragrance to get me compliments? How do I get my fragrance to get attention or even last on the skin? Well, honey, don't worry. I got a video coming out all about my little tips and tricks on how I make my fragrance last long. But my first tip is overspray. Okay, don't be afraid to spray that fragrance, honey. Overspray. Let that simmer on the skin or on your clothes while you're on your way to wherever you're going. And I promise you, by the time you get there, your fragrance will definitely make a statement. If you guys have followed my channel for a while, you probably will know a lot of these fragrances here, but let's go ahead and start with the most obvious. The most obvious is DELINA from Parfums de Marly. This fragrance is guaranteed compliments. Like, anywhere I go, I will get asked, what am I wearing? I will get a comment on, you smell good. What is that fragrance you're wearing? This is magic in a bottle. It is such a beautiful rose scent. It has some punch to it, some spiciness to it. It's a little bit tarty. There's a bit of incense in this also. And it is just one of my favorite rose fragrances to wear. From the moment I started wearing DELINA, oh my God, the compliments just poured in. I remember when I first got my bottle of DELINA, I was working in retail and I wore this to work quite a bit. And at least once a day, a customer would ask me, what am I wearing? Sometimes twice a day. It's kind of crazy. It definitely speaks volumes when you wear this fragrance. I don't find I have to overspray it. It projects and lasts all day long. It's one of my most beautiful fragrances that has the best performance. DELINA, you cannot go wrong. Next up, I have a fragrance that will not be a surprise to you guys. Once again, it's pretty much in the category of DELINA in terms of making a statement, and I know you guys can guess this. Can you guess which one I'm talking about? The one that will always speak when you step into a room, the one that will always get you compliments, the one that lasts forever on the skin? Comment down below before I talk about it. Okay, go ahead. Okay, and I am talking about, of course, MFK's Baccarat Rouge 540, but this is the EXTRAIT. And guys, I'm being completely honest, I definitely love the EXTRAIT over the EDP, simply because I have noticed such a significant difference in terms of people's reactions, the way it projects, the way it layers with other fragrances. They smell similar, but there is something in this one that just speaks to me a little louder. And when I tell you, the compliments and the questions are crazy. Like with DELINA, I get, oh my gosh, you smell really good. Wow, what does that smell? With this one, it's like, whoa. It's such a memorable scent. When you have smelt it once or twice and you pick it up on someone, you instantly know it's this fragrance. It is just divine. The way that it sits on the skin is like luxury. It smells so unique and so good. It's perfectly unisex without it leaning either or, and it just smells like feelings. To me, this is not about the notes. No. This is not about the notes. This is all about the feeling that you get. You exude some sort of confidence when you wear Baccarat Rouge. Oh, I get this salty water vibe with cotton candy wrapped around that. It is just such a hard scent for me to describe in terms of how it even smells or notes. It's more, I feel very confident, very luxe. Like I am a boss when I wear this one, but super elegant. And I still, even though this is quite unisex, I smell this and I wear this and I feel ultra feminine. So let's talk about another fragrance. It's actually a lot more affordable. It's designer. And this one, I was really surprised by the amount of questions and compliments that I got with this fragrance. And I kid you not, I went to do groceries. I wore this. I definitely oversprayed her. And 2 people asked me what I was wearing. Crazy. At the grocery store, okay? That is Marc Jacobs Daisy Oh So Intense. Honey, if you don't have her, get it right now. I am telling you, you will not regret. If you love the fragrances that I love, this is one to have in your collection. Don't even think about it. I think it's a safe blind buy. It is so beautiful. Oh my God. This is like a cross of the original Daisy meets Chloe Nomad with a little bit more sweetness in there. That is what this is right here. This cap right here gots to go. I don't like it at all. I'm being completely honest, because the bottle like this is just so beautiful, right? If they just did a very simple cap, something like that. I mean, are you kidding me? Look how gorgeous that looks. Yeah, the bottle, the cap kind of throws me off. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a huge fan of it, but this scent, oh, this scent is spicy, it's sweet, it's musky in the dry down. It is so beautiful. It's very elegant. It's sort of playful at the same time. Very approachable. It's definitely like crowd pleasing, but there's something unique to it because there's this green spicy tone in the dry down. I think it's like moss or something like that in here. It's gorgeous. It really is gorgeous. You can dress this very casually, or if you're going for a date night, you're going to a wedding, you are going to a special occasion, you could totally dress this fragrance up and it will just flow. It's so, so pretty. It lasts all day on me, on my clothes and on my skin. Again, I definitely overspray this one, but the projection is beautiful. Honestly, for a designer fragrance, I think I'm really, really impressed with the quality of this fragrance. Listen, don't think about it. get it, because yes, I get compliments. My husband loves this. I've gotten compliments from complete strangers that really just wanted to know, what are you wearing? And I'm the type of girl, I don't mind sharing. Girl, get your fragrance and smell great all day long. The next one that I have is definitely that very feminine, girly, fresh, fruity fragrance. Not very long lasting, so you have to go crazy with the sprays. You really do, especially on your clothes if you want it to project and become a little bit more noticeable. And that is the Chanel Chance Au Tendre. And this is an EDT. For sure, it's an EDT, right? It's not an EDP. Yes, it's an EDT. And this is the bottle right over here. I think it's just so beautiful. I really, really like this bottle a lot. This fragrance, I'm really surprised by how much I enjoy it, because it's definitely more of that traditional fresh floral scent. It's a little citrusy in the opening, dries down slightly musky, but you're getting a lot of floral tones in this one. It's very, very wearable, very mood uplifting. It kind of makes me smile. It makes me happy when I wear this. I think of like beautiful, you know, blush tones. Oh yeah, that is so pretty. It's so pretty. The opening is like a burst of fresh air, and then it's almost like I'm getting these like petals of rose falling down on me. It's such a gorgeous scent. It's very simplified, and that's what makes it beautiful. It's not overly complex. It's not doing too much, but it just exudes this femininity, and it's just very ladylike and very pretty and very approachable. This is a scent that you really don't have to be scared of. It's a no-brainer. You grab it, you wear it, and you smell good. So this scent, I always get a lot of questions and a lot of compliments. And like I said, I think people just love when I smell like that fresh, fruity kind of a scent. It just smells really good, especially for summertime. You can't go wrong with this one. It smells so, so, so good. There wouldn't be a video without a Tom Ford fragrance. Are you kidding me? You guys should know by now that Tom Ford is on my list of everything. I feel like there is a scent in his collection for every occasion, every moment. He just does it for me. And this is Tobacco Vanille. And this fragrance over here, it's one of my favorite scents to wear. It's so beautiful. Oh my God. This is a scent that is another like kind of unique one to me. It's almost like super complex in a way, but then when you wear it, everyone around you just loves the smell. It's deep and dark, but at the same time, there's this like freshness in this fragrance also. Don't let the name deceive you. I find that this tobacco note in here is like a wet, sweet tobacco. It is not overly done or overly masculine. It's actually quite approachable. The vanilla in here, it's a fresh vanilla. Oh my God. It's a fresh, authentic vanilla. There's a kick of spice in here. There's a bit of a gourmand touch. I think there's maybe cacao in here if I'm not mistaken, but there's definitely this chocolatey, edible vibe in this fragrance, but it's not overly done. Everything is so smooth and beautiful on the skin. It is a sexy, sexy date night scent, but I've actually, when I first got this, I tested it out. So I wore it very casually. I wore it to Staples to go get some papers for my printer. I wore it to the grocery store, and I kid you not, compliments will definitely pour in. I remember when I wore this to Staples, I was actually so surprised. It was my second day wearing this. I got my papers, got to the cash, and the girl was like, do you mind if I ask, what are you wearing? Because it smells so good. I'm like, Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. And she's like, I have to write it down. So this will definitely pique attention. It is such a sensual, sexy scent. It's not overly dark, so don't be scared. Don't be scared of it. Try it out because it's just a beautiful, seductive. So next up, I have a really beautiful feminine fragrance that is just so pretty. A lot of these fragrances are really pretty. And that is Giorgio Armani C Fiori. But I'm also going to talk about the original C because they equally get me a ton of compliments. I think that they are beautiful. My original C, I haven't worn a ton of it this summer, to be completely honest, but the times that I did wear it, I did get quite a few compliments, which is really nice. And I don't know why I haven't worn it in a really long time, to be honest, but I have worn the C Fiori so much over this summer. I think that it's just a beautiful kind of creamy scent. It reminds me of like cotton candy. It's very creamy, it's very delicate, it's pretty, it's a beautiful like bridal scent. This is what it reminds me of, and it's just gorgeous to wear, and it feels really nice to wear because you just feel very pretty and put together. And I love that so many people enjoy this scent. C Fiori is not super loud or super projecting. I do find it's a little bit of a skin scent, so I overly spray with this one. Like I definitely go crazy with this one when it comes to spraying, especially on my clothes. And that's how I get it to kind of, you know, project a little bit louder. But I definitely get a ton of compliments with this one. This is for the girly girl. This is for you want to just be ultra feminine. You want something very pretty, very likable, very approachable, easy to wear, has a bit of a creamy nature. This is C Fiori. It's very, very gorgeous. And then the original C is definitely a little bit more mature. It has that black currant note that is a little more prominent. Oh yeah, you definitely pick up a little bit on that patchouli, and it's just a little bit more sophisticated. I say this is a little bit more soft, girly, playful, while this is a little bit more grown, a little bit more sophisticated, but they both get me a ton of compliments. My husband really loves the original C on me, so I'll definitely put that upstairs in my vanity to wear her a little bit more. But C Fiori, you can't go wrong. I'm almost done with this bottle, and I definitely feel like I'm gonna repurchase just because I love the way that this sits on my skin. Next up, I'm going to one of my favorites, and I'm so glad that I have this in my collection, and that is Creed Aventus for her. This baby over here, I'm trying not to get it halfway. I mean, look at this. Look at this dent over here. I wear this a lot. I really, really, really do. I think that it's just one of those luxurious freshies. It is a fragrance that puts a smile on my face, but at the same time, it's not just a mood uplifting scent. It is very luxurious. I love this so much. It's not your girly fragrance. I will say that. This is your fruity, floral, fresh scent with a kick of spice. And the spice is like very green spice. This leans very unisex. Now that I smell it and I've played around with it a lot, it definitely leans unisex, but it has this ultra boss-like feminine vibe when I wear it. I know a lot of people find it masculine, and that's because of that musk. The dry down is definitely more of like a white musk tone when you put this on your skin, and so it might be a little bit scary for some, so get yourself a little sample. You can get it on Twisted Lily. They do have samples of Creed now, so check out their website. But this is a beautiful fruity floral concoction. It's very juicy and mouth-watering, and then it dries down to a more musky scent, a little bit woody in the dry down also. I just think that it's so lavish, and I always get compliments on this, always. And I think it's the fresh tone in this fragrance that definitely gets me a ton of compliments. Like when I look at my most complimented scents, they're very fresh. Like they have that fresh nature to them, and I think that's just what people enjoy on a day-to-day basis. Like the regular, you know, person likes a very likable fragrance that is fresh and clean rather than the more obnoxious like Black Orchid type of style. Not everyone is gonna love that one, but my freshies that just have that burst of fresh air, that citrusy tone, that musky tone, It's always on point and people just love it. This is one that always gets me compliments, always, and I love it because I enjoy wearing this a whole lot. This is IDOLE from LANCOME. Oh my goodness. I had this for such a long time and I paid no mind to it. And then suddenly I picked it up over the summer and started wearing it, and the compliments was shocking. This will get you so many compliments. It is a beautiful floral fragrance, again with a musky tone. Oh, it's so elegant. When I smell this, I smell wet floral tones. I smell roses in the air. I don't know if there's jasmine in here. I could be wrong, but I'm getting a little bit of jasmine. It's kind of mouth-watering at the same time. There's a hint of sweetness without doing too much. It is so elegant. So elegant. Has a smidget of maturity in this one, definitely. But it's just very elegant and just pretty. So pretty. Oh, yeah. You have to love your floral scents. It's not too citrusy, which is nice for those of you who don't like something very heavily citrus in the opening, like Karina AVENTUS for her can be quite citrusy in the opening. This is a little bit more toned down. I don't find that it's kicking me in the face. I find that the floral notes really come up very fast with this fragrance, and it just makes for this beautiful, it's almost like a bouquet of wet flowers in your hand. That's what it smells like. It's so likable, ladylike, and elegant. And the compliments, I'm telling you, the compliments on this one is very surprising. The same way I was really shocked by this one over here, which is the Daisy Oh So Intense. I was really shocked by how so many people love this one. A lot of the ladies actually compliment with this fragrance. I noticed that a lot of the ladies like this fragrance a lot, and it's beautiful. Again, this is a no-brainer scent. You pick it up, you wear it, and you feel good, and you smell incredible. You don't have to think about it too much. This is fairly new to my collection, but I've worn it quite a bit since picking it up, and wow, even today, okay, before I sat to film this one, my husband and I went for breakfast, and before getting seated, the girl still had her mask on, said, "Oh my God, what is that smell? What are you wearing? It smells so good." And that is KILIAN's Rolling in Love. Yes, I wore this to breakfast. This scent is just gorgeous. I would think that I would wear this more for like date night, evening vibes, but honestly, I wore this during the day and it was just divine. And I already, look, this is new and I don't know if you guys are going to pick it up, but I already have quite a bit of a dent in that because I've been wearing it quite a bit. Oh, this almondy goodness in here. It's creamy. It's white floral tones. It is just a very playful fragrance. It's a little sensual, but still daytime appropriate. I don't find it's overly dark to the point that I feel uncomfortable wearing it during the day. It's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I've been so surprised by the compliments. Like, people love this scent and I'm so glad that they do because this is one of my favorite almond fragrances for sure. It is so delicious and creamy and lavish. So if you're contemplating rolling in love, I would say this is a safe blind buy. If you love your creamy, nutty fragrances, it's gorgeous. I love it. I love it. Does it last super long? If you don't overspray, no. That's me being completely honest. I definitely overspray. Sometimes I will mix this with a non-scented moisturizer on the skin and then it just lasts all day and projects really, really well. I like to spray a ton of my scents on my clothes and that's how I get it to really, you know, speak volumes. That's Rolling in Love. It's a must-have. That is it for this video today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it and saw something new and cool today. Definitely let me know what are your most complimented scents in the comment section, and do not forget to check out Ana Luisa. Okay, 20% off right now. You don't want to miss it. I know I'll be picking up a couple of new pieces for my jewelry collection. Again, everything will be listed in the description box, so check it out, links and everything. And I'm so glad that you guys stayed until the end because this video is probably super long. Thank you to Ana Luisa for sponsoring a portion of this video, and I will see you all on the next one. Ciao.